A strong performance at the top of the ticket and in several other down ballot races for Republicans. Democrats are taking a deep look tonight at their strategy, their agenda, and their messages.
Now that the dust has settled, Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon spoke with some experts to learn more about the Democratic shortfalls on Tuesday. Good evening, Brendan.
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. Yeah, of course, this past Tuesday, not the outcome Democrats and Harris supporters were hoping for. That being said, it wasn't all bad news for some other Democratic candidates. However, Democrats will surely be taking a closer look and reanalyzing their campaign approach for future elections.
I'm sad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
After a stunning defeat for Democrats on Tuesday.
So I want to thank the American people.
And a return to victory for President-elect Donald Trump.
Democrats are going to have to do a lot of soul searching after this election.
Dr. Todd Belt is a professor and director of the Graduate School of Political Management at George Washington University.
They never had it in the bag, but of course, this is a little bit worse than they thought they were going to have.
In her historic but compressed campaign, Harris struggled to distance herself from President Joe Biden. Belt says it was a major contributing factor in Tuesday's performance.
She wanted to take credit for some of the things. She also wanted to tell the base that I wouldn't have done anything different because he was a great man. But people wanted to hear something different. This was a change election. And even though we knew what Donald Trump was, we didn't know what Kamala Harris was, and she couldn't distance herself to be that type of change.
Throughout the 107-day campaign, Belt says the Harris team also struggled to refine its messaging on the economy and inflation.
And Harris had some of those plans, but they were hastily put together, hastily tested, and were difficult to get through the noise of a very negative campaign.
But it's not all bad news for Democrats. Their Senate candidates in Michigan and Wisconsin were successful in their statewide races, despite Trump carrying both states on Tuesday.
There's still a bit of split ticketing going on. We know that people are comfortable and know their senators, and there is a group of those who are willing to vote for one party and not the other.
For Democratic Party leaders and voters alike, it's back to the drawing board as they look ahead to the 2026 midterms.
Figuring out how do we begin to unite the country around policies and issues that everyone subscribes to, that everyone cares about.
And Mike and Eva, Belt also told me there are two key demographics slipping away from Democrats that they should be worried about: Latino voters and union workers. There's been a real break from the rank and file and leadership in unions. Leadership, in most cases, standing by and sticking with Democratic candidates. However, those rank and file are voting more for Trump. Belt says Democrats really need to figure out how to win back those two major components of their electorate. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike and Eva, back to you.